Okay, I'm back. I was just about running out of time on that 15 minutes from the previous video, but I could talk about Evernote forever, so 15 minutes is not long enough. Let's go over into my personal account. I want to show you a few ways to get notes into your Evernote account, and one of them, a very convenient way to do that, is by tapping on your account info here. So if you'll just click up by your name and then account info, you'll notice here that it has an email address that is specifically designed for you. So this is my Evernote email address, and what you can do here is just copy that email address, Command C, and then paste it into your address book. Now yours probably says here view in contacts, and you could just go ahead and click it there as well, and it will create a contact for you. So if you go over to your email client, when I go ahead and do a new email and I can type in Evernote, you'll notice that I have that account set as Evernote. But when I hover over that, the email address that it's sending it to is my Evernote email address. And so I can actually forward anything from my email or any notes that I want to go to Evernote. And let me just show you an example. Here's a test note, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll send that to Evernote and see that it will pop in to my Evernote account right over here. And so you'll see that it's going to go to my inbox to be processed, and it is going to pop in here. It'll take just a minute, but I can also force the sync by clicking on the sync button right there, and that email will pop right up in here, and we'll be able to see that I emailed it, and there it is. There's the test note, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it came all together directly from my email. So that email function is very useful. I want to show you how to do it on your iPad as well. You could just go ahead and go into your contacts and save that by typing it manually. But in Evernote, you can go ahead and from your account here, you'll see your name up at the top. When you're in Evernote, you can go ahead and click on your Evernote email address. From there, and again choose reveal in contacts, and that will add it right to your contacts on your iPad, so that from mail in your iPad you could create a new email as well, and just type Evernote. My Evernote address pops right up there, and there's my daughter's Evernote address as well if I want to send something to her Evernote folder. So that makes it very convenient to be able to email yourself notes at any time. I use that all the time. Now you remember that note that we put in my CCA notebook. I'm going to go to notebooks here and click on my CCA notebook. We copied this Mission Possible note, and if you double click on a note you can always see it full size as well. And remember, we had clipped that Mission Possible web page, and now it is a note in my Evernote account, so that I could always go to it and be able to click right on that link and open it from anywhere that I am. So that's a helpful way. One other way that you can get things into your Evernote is by actually dragging them right to your Evernote on the bar. So say I'm in a Word document, and it's something that I say, oh, I'd love to save this in my Evernote. Maybe I've just read it off of an email. I can just come up here and drag the little document picture and slide it down into my Evernote and let go. And you'll hear the little sound. It will clip that note, and again it will put it right here in my inbox to be processed box, because that is my default, and then I could transfer it and change it. Say I want to make that in my CCA folder, I could just go ahead and click it and put it right there under CCA. I have one that's a little more specific for tech integration, so I could just put it right in the tech integration folder and close that note out. The same is true if you're previewing something. So if you have a PDF file that you're looking at, maybe someone emailed it to you and you're looking and you go, oh, that's a great article, or that's something I want to keep, you would just, again, drag that down into Evernote and let go, and it will clip that note. And that's one that I actually already previously clipped, so I'm going to click on the delete button over here, and delete that note from the account. Now you may have noticed that on my account here I have a shortcuts section. I want to show you how to add a few notebooks there. You just go up into View and Sidebar Options, and you can make sure there's a check marks next to Shortcuts and Recent Notes so that you can see them there. And what I have done is I've dragged my most recent or my most often used notebooks right here under Shortcuts. So or any notes or notebooks you can put there. So I have my inbox notebook there, I have my actions pending and my projects list, and a few notes that I access all the time, like our social security numbers and driver's license numbers, things that I need to look up quickly. I know that they're right there on my shortcuts list and I can just tap on them. So those are the few tips that I could think of for Evernote Part 2. Certainly much more to teach you, and you can tell that I'm excited about Evernote. If you look in my notes here, you'll notice that I have 500 plus notes in my Evernote, and of course I can search them and have categorized them in all kinds of different folders, but I encourage you to take the information you know so far and use it. And in the next level of missions, there will be several more Evernote tutorials in which you can earn the title Evernotologist. So I look forward to seeing you then. God bless you, and happy clipping.